Hey, this is Daryl Henry with Insurance for Entrepreneurs, and today we're talking about something that every service provider wants to know. How much does professional liability insurance cost? Whether you're a freelancer, consultant, coach, or small business owner, this coverage could save your business. But how much will it cost you? Let's break it down. Here's the quick answer. Most small businesses and solo professionals pay between $300 and $1,800 per year for professional liability insurance, also called errors and omissions insurance or E&O. For example, a solo nurse might pay $350 to $500 per year. A business consultant could pay $600 to $1,200 per year. A small home health agency could pay $1,200 to $2,000 per year, depending on size and revenue. But those are just ballpark numbers. Your actual cost depends on a few key factors. Let's walk through what affects your price. One, your profession. Different professions have different levels of risk. A tutor or wedding planner might pay less than, say, an IT consultant or an accountant or a financial advisor. Or even if you're getting in within one industry, let's say group homes, a group home that works with people who need a high level of care is going to pay more than a group home for individuals that need a lower level of care. And that's because insurers look at financial risk if something goes wrong with your work or advice. The second thing they're going to look at is revenue and size. More revenue equals higher potential liability, or more clients or employees equals more exposure. If you're making $50,000 a year as a freelancer, your premium might be on the low end. But if you have 10 or more people on your team, that's going to cost more. Same idea with a group home. If you're a group home with $500,000 in revenue, that is a lot smaller than one with $5 million of revenue or a staff that's 10 times as big as yours. The third thing that is going to be a factor is claims history. Have you ever had prior lawsuits or complaints related to your work? Or if you're in the group home or nursing home space and you're being regularly inspected, they're going to look at your license and your inspections. They're going to want to know what corrections that you took. That can have a big impact on what you pay. And so if you've had infractions on your license or you've had claims, yeah, your rates may be higher and you may need to get coverage through a specialty company. The fourth thing that's going to impact how much you pay is coverage limits. Most people start with $1 million per claim and $1 million aggregate. And if you want higher protection and more limits, like 2 million or 5 million, expect to pay more. Also, if you have a lower deductible, it's going to cost more. And if you have a higher deductible, lower cost. The fifth thing that's going to impact how much you pay is location. Believe it or not, this matters a lot. There are some jurisdictions that have more legal activity than others and make it easier to sue. So depending on where you do business, it could have a large impact on how much you pay. Here in Maryland, rates are fairly competitive. In Georgia, it's a different story. So what's included in the cost? Your premium covers legal defense costs, settlements or judgments, court fees or attorney costs, even frivolous or false claims. It's really expensive to be innocent in America sometimes. So that means if a client sues you, even without cause, you've got a legal team and financial protection on your side. And that alone can save you tens of thousands of dollars. So imagine this. You're a daycare and you're keeping track of somebody's kids, and one of the kids wanders off into the parking lot and gets hit by a car. Suddenly, you got angry parents that are asking what you were doing, where was your staff, why didn't you have eyes on this person, and now you're faced with a really expensive lawsuit. And without insurance, that's all on you. With professional liability, you pay your deductible, and your insurance company is going to handle the rest. So yes, for a couple $100 a year, it's totally worth it. So how much does professional liability cost? Many businesses pay between $300 and $1,800 a year, but it's going to depend on the type of work you do, how big of an organization you are, and what coverage you want. But it's going to protect your business and reputation from expensive legal claims. If you're ready to find out exactly how much it's going to cost for you, You can connect with me on my website at insuranceforentrepreneurs.net. I'll help you work through what you actually need for your business here in Maryland. Thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, hit like and subscribe. It helps other people like you find the content. And as always, go build something great.